Hello, and welcome back to Purposeful Woman podcast. And today we have Kristine Schwartz. Kristine is a business coach helping fempreneurs gain clarity and confidence through creating strategic visions and building marketing roadmaps to grow their business and brands. Hi, and welcome, Kristine.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming over. Kristine came. If you were listening to this episode, I highly recommend to go and watch it because we're both wearing hats today and it feels like we're on the beach. She inspired me to wear a hat today, so that's not what I usually do. But for Kristine, I did. And as always, my first question for you, Kristine, is how you started on what you are doing today. What inspired you? And I love the fempreneurs.
Yes. Well, we'll have to start. I worked in corporate. So I worked in corporate at a retailer and everything was going great. There was an opportunity to work as an assistant to a bunch of VPs. Amazing experience, helping them build out their sourcing calendar, all the things, right? Well, as an assistant, there really wasn't room to move up. And so I ended up going back to school. I got my MBA, I got my MAM. And in that period of time, I took another position within the conglomerate. So I'm working for this billion-dollar company, and it was amazing. I was working with these high-level VPs, training in their department heads, training in their teams, working in project management. And then I graduated and I was like, okay, where's the money? Where's the next promotion, right? And at that point, there wasn't one. So I had to go back to the original company I was working for. I took a marketing position. So I was managing this billion-dollar company's loyalty and credit card program through the marketing department. And everything was going amazing. And what happens? I got laid off after 2 years. So my heart was like devastated, broken, right? I had worked my way up the ladder. And I think a lot of women have been in this situation where you work so hard to work your way up only to be like, what just happened? What am I supposed to do now? And within a week, prior to that, actually, I had been confronted by my old boss and she said, do you want to consult for Urban Outfitters? There's an opportunity for us to, pitch them. And I said, yeah, let's do it as long as it's not a conflict of interest. Well, that ended up falling through, but I thought to myself after I got laid off, well, if I can do this for corporate and I can train in these high-level VPs and help them strategically align their business and then work with these, whether it's department heads or their teams, I can work with small business owners. So what I ended up doing was working through what I wanted to do. And it took a long time to figure it out. I think as an entrepreneur, it takes a while to figure out your niche. And ultimately, I decided that I didn't want to work with retailers. I truly wanted to work with helpers, healers, creatives, coaches. And that's where the fempreneurs really came from.
I love it. I mean, all healers get to have some help in business and strategic branding and building. And oh my gosh, it's just like you are saving the world through helping save. Who is saving the humans? So cool. Love it. So if you go back on when you started and can give yourself an advice, what will that be?
Well, it took me 9 months. 9 months working on a website, 9 months working through my logo, working through blogging. I wanted to have everything perfect, right? But I couldn't figure out what my niche was. I couldn't figure out every single step and I didn't ask for help. And ultimately, that's where the vision came in. I had to identify, okay, if I truly wanted to transform other people's lives, if I truly wanted to make a difference, then I had to get clear in what my own vision was. And so I ultimately, my advice would be, first and foremost, do not spend time on all the pretties. Don't spend time on the website, on the logos. Spend time on your niche and the result you want to create for people. Spend time on identifying the life you want to create for yourself and build your business around it. Don't waste time putting together all of the pretty things that you think makes a business. In reality, it's all about the customer. And so spend time working on identifying what you want for your life and what you want for your customer.
That is perfect. Perfect advice. Because in 2 years I built, and I think I didn't like spend 9 months to build a website, but still, I built a website and now I'm actually rebranding because I niche down more and I'm actually getting a new domain. And like, who cares about the website?
Exactly.
It's like, who even cares? When I stop to, send traffic to it, nobody's gonna go there. It's like, it's just, yeah, it's just not that matter. I think like maximum you might spend on that at like 1 month of your life, and it actually like leading to somebody is doing edits on that, not really
Exactly.
working on it. Perfect. What will be your like top two advices on your niche, like on your expertise that you can give to femme entrepreneurs?
Okay, I'm going to take two then. The first one is get clear on the vision. I said it already, but what's so important is you have this opportunity as you're building your business to identify the life that you want to create. What is the lifestyle? You only live once. So if it's all about freedom, or if it's all about making a difference in the lives of others, if it's all about the money, I don't care what it is, identify what that vision is and get clear on it, because ultimately you do this once. And so build the business around the life you want to create. Get clear on what that vision is, because then ultimately you can start to build your business in layers. And it doesn't all have to be perfect when you roll it out. You just have to have one offer, one specific offer to solve one specific person's problem. So that's my first piece of advice, is truly get clear in that vision of what you want your business to be. And the second piece goes hand in hand. It's ultimately identifying that niche. And if sometimes you need someone to pull that out of you, sometimes it's so hard to see what's right in front of you and what you're passionate about and how you can help people and what the result is you can create. And so don't wait to get help. Don't wait. And I know that sometimes it's like, well, cart before the horse, I don't have the money, or cart before the horse, I think I want to do this, but it's just not the right time. Well, it's never going to be the right time. So take the risk, take action, because you're ultimately the only one that can do it for you.
Beautiful. Yes. Amen. Amen to that. And last question that is actually filling the blank for me. If you really knew me, you will know that I am blank.
If you really knew me, you would know that, ooh, this is a good one. If you really knew me, you would know that I like to skajor.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Oh, that's not work related. That's totally personal. But I skajor my dogs. So I run them in the summer and I attach a leash to myself.
Oh,
And then in the winter, I jump on Nordic skis and I cross country ski, and he pulls me. He's a mushing dog.
this is so cool. Wow. Awesome. Awesome. All right. I know you have a beautiful gift for our audience today. What is it and where they can find you?
Absolutely. So, as I had said, it's so important to get clear in that vision. I have a free vision meditation. And so I would highly recommend, it's only 5 minutes, 5 minutes to clarity, you guys. Check it out. You can find me. I'm all over Instagram. That's my jam. So I'm more than happy to chat with you there. I'm at Reinvent Your Hustle.
Beautiful. Awesome. And if you're watching or listening, we will link all the links mentioned and the contact information of Kristine in the show notes. So definitely go there grab that meditation. Come on, you guys, 5 minutes. It's like the shortest time for vision that you can possibly imagine, for clarity. And I'll see you in the next episode. And don't forget to rate, subscribe, and review, and send us messages. Thank you. Bye. And if you love this episode and you would love to see more of that, click the subscribe button to Purposeful Woman Podcast. And don't forget to text us to stay in tune with the Purposeful community for awesome tricks by texting to number +1 401 399 4105. And we will link descriptions in the episode to all of that we mentioned today. Bye. Turn your one day to day one with a purposeful day.